for our Small Fortress Lions. Let's see how we go into team number 1 here between these players.
I think my favorite slot placement for each team is going to be the Guichabou anchor. That is so clean. Like, that is going to be a rough one to deal with because as a player, Guichabou's hard to deal with. And then he plays Lin Fei. Nobody plays Lin Fei, so you don't really get that practice like that. You know what I mean? So it is going to be a tough one to deal with. Nice sequence from HardyMJ. Get a little bit of damage on right there, but couldn't quite land the down seg at the end of it. But back in the neutral here, both of them looking good. You know, to be honest, for me, I think that Greatsword has a hard time against Lance, but he's looking really, really good right now.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better, and I'm wondering if that wasn't really a choice last minute for Hardy to be a front two. It's kind of just how they locked it in, and Hardy really showing off that greatsword there with that combo, knocking out Asesino of that first stock. And now we got Cyclone coming in with the guitar and gauntlets, picks up those gauntlets first, and we're seeing Hardy kind of trying to really get these dare options. It's a sidelight into misses recovery, Cyclone with the counters. But Hardy just trying to take that platform control, but Cyclone is really punishing and gets that sidelight recovery. And now it's even. Now BalloonBoy's coming in.
You know, after a stock taken like that, that's exactly what you want from your secondary player. They have got to clean that one up, and now it's a perfectly even game. We'll see what we got going on here. I love the Diana pick, man. I know you said, oh, this is what BalloonBoy is known for, but I don't personally get to see BalloonBoy that often, and so I don't get to see tournament Diana very often. So this is a treat for myself.
Yeah, and he's one of the best players on Diana too. I mean, I would say currently the best Diana player. I think he was originally his origin character. He played that Diana, but he's also got that Zariel that he's kind of known for now. He'll kind of go back to that Diana later down the road. But he actually swapped because of the blasters on Diana being where the blasters are at. So now we're seeing BalloonBoy's bow really showing off now. Gets the side air on the Cyclone. Cyclone barely able to touch. BalloonBoy the backward side air. Needs to get a backward dare off that ledge, but Cyclone comes back and misses a signature due to a dodge. And Cyclone's getting that really good punish there on BalloonBoy.
You know, after he caught the dodge read there, he caught the gravity cancel sidelight and he didn't commit into the recovery. He actually had the stock. And now he's giving BalloonBoy a chance here to take the lead for his team. Sayer, what's the play here? Just let him come down safely. Don't want to overcommit to any of these long-standing buttons with the blasters. Making his way back up. What does he want to do here? This is scary. That was the best case scenario. If he hit the ground, he was getting punished for sure.
I'm surprised they even reached. Did you see downlight into that neutral air? Looked like it was just a foreign movement of momentum there, and BalloonBoy comes in with that dare knockout there on the Cyclone with that bow. And I mean, BalloonBoy is kind of known for using those light attacks, but also using those signatures as knockout options too. So we'll kind of see them use that bow neutral signature a little bit too if he stays alive on that bow. And right now, though, he's facing Enemy on those guitars, and Enemy has that platform control. BalloonBoy takes it away from him. Enemy takes it back. Picks up gauntlets, and now BalloonBoy gets a little bit of a gauntlet combo there on Enemy.
Yeah, I think Diamond Head, with the sig pack that Diamond Head has, it's really hard to survive when you have so much damage on you. But doing a great job moving around, and look at the evasion, look at the movement, so clean. It's not like he's really getting many hits. He finally finds his touch, but he just did everything so well defensively.
Yeah, his momentum involving that new dash feature, I mean, it's working wonders right now for Balloon, and Enemy's having a really rough time against the evasion. Does get that guitar recovery though, as I say that, and now it is the legendary guitar player of Guichabou, and I don't know, his we'll see how he goes. I mean, it's guitar v guitar, and I think Guichabou wins this.
I would think, but I mean, you look at it right now, his damage lead automatically puts him in the lead, right? But yeah, see, overcommittal right there, gonna lead to some big damage. Oh my goodness. Whoa,
dude, Enemy
wasn't ready to catch him, and there we go. Downlight into the recovery. He's gonna take that one out. Now we've got a lead over here for Skibbity Riz, Guichabou, the boss character as you called him. Coming in here trying to deal with the first player on their team back on point. See if he can open up the lead here, because this stayed even the whole time, almost evened it right back out.
Yeah, but now we have, you know, Guichabou with no weapon. He can do stuff with no weapon, but Asesino just takes advantage of that and gets that knockout option there on the Guichabou. And Guichabou, I think, is most weak without a weapon. And I think Asesino realized that and took full advantage of that. And now we have Hardy replacing Guichabou on Hardy's last stock. And we got 2-piece coming in from Asesino. A neutral air comes in. Side air comes in from Hardy, but Asesino with the backward neutral light tries to come in here. But you're seeing Hardy really trying to approach Asesino, but Asesino's kind of using his evasion to his advantage.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play the sheer grounded game, the neutral based grounded game with him on the greatsword, because that's what the greatsword excels at, right? And he did a pretty good job with the axe, but gonna swap over here to the lance now. Almost got full combo, dodge down, perfect move defensively, down air. What's the next play? Nice recovery. He's gonna get him back out of dodge now. He has no weapon. He's gonna have to deal with the sword of it. Hardy throws his away, has nothing in hand, and here it is. Moment of truth. One of them is gonna be saying sayonara here soon.
Nice.
Not gonna be enough.
You gotta throw that weapon, isn't he? He's gonna throw it. Oh no, he's just gonna try to use it a little bit more. There we go. Nuclear comes in. And see, Asesino's giving him that center platform control, and that's what Hardy needs to really win this here. Oh, but as I say that, goes ahead and hits the neutral air on the HardyMJ. Now they swapped roles. Oh, missed the dare due to the dodge. Oh, Hardy now with no weapon. Tries to go in a little bit unarmed, but GC downlight in recovery comes in from Asesino, reading that Hardy was going to approach, and now BalloonBoy's up.
So if you saw how he played it, man, like the way that Asesino played that, you said he gave Hardy mid-stage control. Yeah, he gave it to him, but if he doesn't come over there to play the neutral game with him in the mid-stage, then it doesn't matter what he gave him. It doesn't matter what positioning he's holding. And that was the perfect way to play that. But the downlight Sayer is going to get the job done for BalloonBoy, keeping this super even all the way down. This one is just, this is going down to the wire. These guys are playing perfect with each other.
Yeah, they're all doing really, really well right now, and we're kind of seeing a new side of some of these players that I just didn't expect going into this. I mean, it's two stocks all for both teams. You know, 2 stocks left, 1 for each of the players left, and now we're kind of seeing Cyclone and trying to go in with those guitars and gets the Siley option on the BalloonBoy. Misses that signature. BalloonBoy gets that there, comes in, side light, down light. This is down light though. But this is BalloonBoy's bow. This is what we know him for. Gets the double neutral air. I told you he's going to try to do some sort of signature knockout tonight. Now Cyclone is trying to do the same thing. Didn't need it. Side light in the recovery, knocks out BalloonBoy. And now Guichabou has to make a comeback here.
You know, that neutral signature just put the fear into him, made him worried. He dodged and he got cleaned up. So Cyclone's looking really, really nice right now. This is some of the best Brawlhalla I've seen Cyclone play, to be honest. You know, cooking up a BalloonBoy right there now, going into Guichabou, which he did fairly well against Guitars, and doing good once again. It's just unfortunate both times he has to deal with Guichabou. He's already taking so much damage, but look at him sauce him, look at him go. My man's doing his thing. Oh, that was so close. If he got that down like the right direction, that would have been the end of the stock. But living on, Cyclone has a chance to put more damage on or potentially take this one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Guichabou to kind of get this knockout option. Cyclone's not really giving it to him. Does give it to him there, and Guichabou comes in with a GC neutral signature knockout onto Cyclone. And now it's a one stock all situation for both the teams. Guichabou trying to weapon starve. Anime does weapon starve him, gets the neutral air. Anime's guitars are also really good, and we're going to be seeing that here shortly. And Guichabou has to come back from a disadvantage, so this is going to be interesting here. Oh, he dared the wrong way.
I like the threat of that neutral sig side air. Guichabou really on the edge here. Almost one more touch away, and it'll be it. But ooh, tried to put together a real damaging string. Just couldn't quite catch that dodge read. Read it right, just didn't land the right hit. Nice side air, side light. All right, side air, unarmed. Sir Duffington the third will take that one out.
With that being said, though, we're going into this next game. It is, and we'll have to kind of see what happens here. I mean, Hardy's gonna go ahead and pick up that great sword option. Misses that gets that 2-piece there onto Asesino. And now we're seeing Asesino kind of using that lance and is trying to bait Hardy into an attack, and Asesino does go ahead and get a Punisher option on it.
Yeah, that's the game that he's decided to play. That's how we saw him play on their second meetup in that first round. He just decided, look, I'm going to let you have the middle of the ground and see what you want to do. I'm not even going to approach, going to let you do whatever you want to do. I understand the fear Hardy had right there. That quick short hop ground pound was a threat, but he made his way back on safely. Nice short hop nair. Oh, yeah, it's getting rough out here. One more good hit, good dodge. He got out of the way. The evasion, not the dodge, he evaded the down sig. Ooh, that was a good dodge.
Yeah,
both of them on the cusp of death here.
Yeah, air neutraler comes in, does not knock out though. Cider comes in, Asesino is still alive. Hardy trying to go ahead and get some sort of knockout option. Misses that dodge read. Asesino now with that lance. It's that side air, man. That side air with Lance had so much force, knocked out Hardy at that first stock, and now we have Guichabou. So now Guichabou and BalloonBoy swap spots for their teams.
Swap spots. What exactly we got going on here?
I think what's happened. Oh, there you go. He's back. Guichabou had to relog.
Gotcha.
Now.
Oh,
okay.
cooks the stock up.
Well, that happened.
Quickly. All right, so go back just for a second to talk about Hardy. I would have liked to see Hardy swap over to the sword to get that final hit. I feel like it has easier KO options than the great sword, and he just, he's a die-hard great sword player, but I think the sword would have been the better closeout option going up against Asesino, and we'll see next time he comes out if he decides to do something like that. But right now, Qatar v Qatar, we've seen this matchup a couple times. Cyclone getting dealt with right now. He actually has to use the gauntlets going up against Guichabou, and it is not looking pretty at the moment.
No, it's not, and Guichabou's coming in with these Qatar to downlight options. Gonna go ahead and try to get another downlight option there on Cyclone. Cyclone's really trying to approach in with these jump side air options. Misses that signature. Nice dodge from Guichabou. Picks up that cannon, gets the cannon neutral signature. And now Anime has to come in here. And I think Guichabou is going to try to out-Qatar him, but Anime's Qatars, though, were doing some damage last game.
Dog, they were doing very, very well. But he gets gauntlets once again, just like Cyclone. I don't think either one of them want this, especially going into Guichabou's Qatars. They'd rather have the Qatar v Qatar matchup. Can't get anything started. Look, just chuck it away, and he tries to go get the weapon, and the denial is there. Guichabou cannon putting on a lot of damage. Now he's finally got what he wants. See if he can even this out a little bit.
Yeah, and Guichabou kind of realized that Qatar v Qatar is not going to work, so he's going to go ahead and try to play a little bit of cannon. Throws it actually away, and Anime gets the recovery knockout, and now we have BalloonBoy up.
Back in the building, BalloonBoy doesn't get to battle with his nemesis that we saw, which was Cyclone from last game, but he's going to still have to deal with the same weapon matchup, same everything, actually. So let's see what he's got here. If he can close this stock out and get the lead for his team. Yep, neutral light will get the job done. Swap into bow or keep the blasters. Bow it is.
I'm just thinking about Zal right now with how we saw it in the previous set between these guys. Imagine having 3 Zals against like these guys going into it. And I don't know. I think BalloonBoy is trying to pull out his inner Zal there with that bow. Gets that silent in. Is trying to take the edge control. Gets the silent option onto Asesino. He's going to go ahead and Asesino's just trying to bait him into jumping and dodging wrong.
He's trying, man, and I get it. He doesn't want to get picked up by some of these strings and getting pushed off the edge the way that that BalloonBoy likes to play it. He's just trying to make BalloonBoy play a little different of a game. Nice punish right there. Good wake up option. Okay. Toss him to the ground. He's gonna go. He's got his axe out, ready for the cleanup. He's just trying to find a couple good hits, get the stock off. Oh yeah! No, it didn't do it.
It didn't knock out. The ceiling's so high on this map.
Went up into that top right corner, man.
Oh, is that bow? Nice side air from Asesino. Gets the down, decides to go ahead and do a little bit of a taunt with that signature there towards the end. And now both teams are down to 1 stock all, but blue team has a half stock lead. Asesino gets the jump side air. Hardy picks up that sword like you were talking about, actually throws it past Asesino before he could really take advantage of it. Now Asesino's going crazy with that axe at the moment.
The damage was there, so the sword, you know, he had the options to get it out of there. And I just want to see how he closes it with the greatsword, because it looks like Asesino just has good greatsword defense. He's not letting any of the final hits of the strings catch him. He's definitely not been hit by any recoveries at this point. Once again, puts him in a bad situation after letting the full string rock. It's there. No punish there.
Nice dodge.
There we go. Finally baited the dodge and got the job done. Now he's going back into the greatsword, and he's going to have to deal with Cyclone. And Cyclone hasn't actually had to really deal with him thus far.
And see, it really comes down to a 50-50 with the greatsword and guitars too, because if Hardy misreads the attack or doesn't land, or the dodge goes the wrong way, it just goes completely in Cyclone's favor. The Silite Cider comes in though. Hardy not on a greatsword anymore, has no weapon at this point in time. Cyclone takes advantage of that and gets the gauntlet recovery off that ledge there. And now we got Guichabou coming up to go ahead and put their foot forward here. And Guichabou now picks up those guitars, the guitar v guitar. Let's see what happens.
Guichabou was the one that set the tone really in this game and gave his team that lead. And so, you know, because he really did a great job against Cyclone in their first meetup in this round. Let's see what we got here. Trying to get something rolling here, trying to find some good damage, but both of them playing a really good evasion game.
Yeah, and Cyclone's laying these downlight and cider options very, very well on the Guichabou there, and tries to throw out a couple different signatures. Guichabou does go ahead and pick up cannon instead, doesn't want to face that guitar v guitar again, because that cannon will do a better route. Cyclone with that platform control. Guichabou gets the unarmed recovery, picks up those guitars again. Cyclone with sidelight down into neutral signature there on the Guichabou. Now Guichabou's in that red. Cyclone might have a knockout option here.
Yeah, super close. Super close. I think if that recovery hit, I think it would have been it. That one's not going to do it. Super close, out of jump options. Boom, bam. Doesn't get the combo.
The weapon throw just saved Cyclone from Guichabou's combo, but Guichabou doesn't matter because he picks up that cannon, gets that neutral signature, and knocks out Cyclone at that final stock for his team. But now Anime's here to replace him. What can Guichabou do to go ahead and give his team an advantage?
Yeah, man, he's gonna have to do a lot. And he doesn't get it done. And now BalloonBoy coming in here. He's gonna have to deal with Anime, and Anime's been hot. And you know, I don't want to be that guy, but I really think that first game fell as a detriment. It's his 1v. You know, BalloonBoy. So right here, this is where he can redeem himself, in my eyes. Redeem himself for his team. He's doing a good job right now. He's got the blasters out, swapping over, bow time.
Yeah, he's trying to pull that bow out too, and it can counter those guitars pretty well, but Anime can't let Balloon really get back to that platform to really do what he needs to do. There we go. Now Anime gives him that space. BalloonBoy started to counter Anime just a tad bit. Into Anime coming in with the neutral air and the side air, leaving BalloonBoy off that ledge. I think Anime is doing really, really good at like edge guarding, so you're going to see BalloonBoy try to come back to that platform and not really go off that ledge as much as he possibly can. Oh, Anime with the side air comes in. They're both in orange.
I'm feeling like a neutral sig is gonna be a big threat. Ooh, downlight recovery. He's not gonna do enough. Okay, and he has no guitars anymore either. Nice recovery to give himself space to get the weapon. Good dodge. It was necessary. I don't think that recovery would have been enough either. So it's still maybe a 2-touch game for both players. There it is. See, there's the 1 touch for BalloonBoy. Another nair will get the job done for him. Weapon toss down. Barely missing.
Yeah, and BalloonBoy is just dipping and weaving, but Anime gets the guitar recovery off the ceiling, and red team takes that point to their name. And you know BalloonBoy's mad because he launched Anime in the air multiple times on that final stock, and it did not knock out. But that guitar recovery just had so much force.
That was ridiculous. ridiculous. The part for me is my man's did gravity cancel side sig unarmed. He had no resources left. It's somehow, some way, he was still able to get the job done. Let me see. Let me see if we catch it all on film right here. He's gonna switch over. Ooh, they're getting into the game quick. All right, here we go. Here's the replay. All right, he's gonna throw. He gets launched up. No, wait, what? Oh no, these are the early replays. We're not gonna have enough time. We're not gonna get to it. It was the very last play of the game. Oh man, I wanted to see it. He tried that at the gravity cancel, man, and then he just didn't get punished for it. And I really thought it was gonna be game when he tried that. Now, back here again, staying with the same order. Hardy going up against Asesino. Huh? You got the Lance back in the building. I really think the Lance has been the best option, even though he did great whenever he had the axe out. I'm gonna opt to go into axe. No, opting to just throw it away. Unarmed, boxing back. Hardy got his great sword finally. Now it's time to play the game.
Yeah, now Hardy's coming in here and getting these neutral airs that are trying to make things a little bit more even against Asesino. That neutral air, though, has so much range. Oh, Hardy has an option. Didn't punish the dodge read. And Asesino comes in trying to get some two-piece combos there on Hardy, but Hardy gets weapon throat hit and then down signature. But Hardy is not out on that ceiling. The ceiling of Small Fortress Alliance is saving Hardy this time around. The Dare neutral air comes in. See, these players are going to have to really prioritize on focusing on knocking out on the sides and the bottom of this map because the ceiling's not cutting it right now.
Yeah, it's really not been working out for anybody, but, you know, at the damage values we're at this point, something over the top will get the job done, especially on this Jaehyun. Oh! I see you, Hardy. He finally presented that option. Like, I feel like that's one of the best KO tools this weapon has, you know, but you don't want to whip that and get rid of your dodge. I get it, but that was a good setup there. He finally used it and got that stock out of there. And quick and easy, Cyclone neutralizing his and getting the game back in order for his team. But the Zariel's in play. You haven't seen the Zariel yet. I want to see what we have in the hands of BalloonBoy.
Oh, and Balloon just got dodge red too. But no, I mean, Zariel is what BalloonBoy is known for. He's known for going crazy with his gauntlets and that bow as well, and using this signature set to his advantage. And we're just seeing his gauntlets come out so far. The light attacks, launching Cyclone into the orange. We're seeing Cyclone, though, coming in with his guitars, doing a couple strings there on BalloonBoy, too. So you're seeing BalloonBoy trying to be a little bit more aggressive. Cyclone's punishing that. Oh, BalloonBoy missing that follow-up option. Cyclone with the recovery. Oh, BalloonBoy's like, you know what? Gauntlets are not my thing right now. Let me try to go to my bow. I'm gonna try to get a neutral light in, maybe get a side air option. Picks up that bow, misses the side air option. Cyclone going in with his gauntlets now. Cyclone's changing his gameplay a little bit to be a little bit more evasive than he was.
Yeah, it's got to be a little diverse with the gameplay, right? If you keep showing the same option, they're gonna figure out how to play around you. And presenting both weapons is something I preach about all the time. Ooh, caught him. Wasn't able to catch him off the dodge. And BalloonBoy had a good start with his gauntlets. What? Yo.
Wow. Okay.
Wake up, fast fall, recovery. Yes, sir. Cyclone. He's on one right now.
Yeah, right now, if you're Guichabou, like, we have to go ahead and get this knockout right away. I mean, there's no option for it. You're seeing Guichabou going for these, like, random attacks here. Just trying to get some sort of read there on Cyclone. A dare comes in from Guichabou. Just trying to bait him into different things. Misses a neutral signature. Cyclone with the counter. Lands a second one, though, instead. And Cyclone's down to their final stock here. But now we have Anime coming in to replace them. And it's an even matchup so far. But, boy, I mean, I don't know. Anime's been kind of messing around with Guichabou tonight. He's improved a lot in his ones, especially in crews.
I think the thing for this team, for Team Asesino, that's been working out is both of their Qatar players have really been winning the ones against in winning the Qatar v Qatar matchup against Guichabou, which, you know, you wouldn't think that would be the case, but they've been holding their own and doing their thing. And now if they get stuck on the gauntlets, that's where it starts to look rough for them. But here we go back to the Qatars versus Guichabou, and a lot of damage on the Diamond Head. I mean, this might be harder to do than I think it is, but I think he's close. Look at him. He's being very evasive. It's hard to hit him. He's finding big touches. He's almost in like one combo territory, but unfortunate, he got clipped by the same thing that took out his teammate Cyclone, and now lead for Skibbity Riz.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, Guichabou's got pretty happy. I mean, there's a reason why he was the anchor going into this game here. We're really seeing that now with Asesino now in the yellow, but Asesino claps back with the backward side or knockout with that axe, and Hardy's coming in. It's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and see what I can do here. What can I do against that axe? Asesino's being aggressive. Let's see how I can counter his aggressiveness here.
Yeah, he's finally being aggressive, right? He's really been playing very chill against Hardy. Nice punish there on the reset attempt. Doesn't punish that one. Hardy chilling. He's like, you can have the platform if you want it, bro. Come down here. Come on down to my crib, man. We're having a party down here.
Just kind of sitting back and forth a little bit. And then we're just seeing, you know, we see Hardy coming in. Look at them. They're just back and forth. Hardy does go ahead and approach. Gets a three-piece combo there onto Asesino. Goes to weapon stars and gets the falling side air. And Asesino is out. And now Cyclone's here to replace him. The blue team has a one-stock lead.
Hardy's been really doing his thing on point, right? He's been winning his point matchup. He's the setup for his team to stay up. Guichabou really doing the job at anchor, so it's been a good look here. And I'm not even trying to do any hating on BalloonBoy. BalloonBoy hasn't been able to open up that gap as the second player, because in the crew battle, that's what you want. You want somebody to open up the lead with the point, and then you want the other player, the mid player, to break the lead open, and then the anchor is there to fix things that have went wrong, or just close the game for you. But there we go. Hardy gonna get clipped right here, and here comes BalloonBoy. Now, BalloonBoy can either keep the lead for them or force Guichabou into a situation where they've got a clutch, and he's got good damage here to start this, but he's had a rough time against these guitars. That's been the issue. I think everyone on their team has been having a rough time against the guitars, to be honest.
Yeah, the guitars from these players, like especially like Cyclone and Anime, have been like devastating to the blue team. I mean, now as they say that, the BalloonBoy comes in, launches Cyclone into the red, and has a couple different knockout options, picks up gauntlets. He's gonna try to do something with them, but we're seeing that here. But Cyclone's still doing a lot of damage buildup compared to the options that he's been really thrown out. And just a lot of back and forth here. Oh, but BalloonBoy does get that dodge read with his gauntlets. He gets the gauntlet recovery in. And now it's a 1v2 in favor of the blue team. Anime is going to have to do something here to make it into their favor. But, I mean, BalloonBoy, that's the signatures I'm talking about. Catches Anime off guard. It changed the momentum, but Anime kind of did the counteractive thing as well.
All right. BalloonBoy doing exactly what I wanted to see. Winning that battle, breaking the lead open for the team. So, looking good so far. But having to deal with a nice side air and a ground pound attempt coming in. Yes, sir, Bobby. Nice way to line it up. Beautiful job from Anime. And Anime setting up a 1v1 situation to see if they can stay alive. I don't know, man. Skibbity Riz having a rough one here. It is 2-0 Asesino's way. And if Anime can clutch this one out, it will be donezo. But Guichabou has a lot of room to make up for. Okay, there we go. Guichabou's been playing so great this game, so I think that it's possible. And now we're going to go guitars versus guitars. I think the cannon was the better option there, but, you know, you're the player. You do what you need to do.
Yeah, right now, Downlight comes in, Downlight in a recovery, but does not knock off that ceiling. This is what Anime wants. Guichabou needs to get that neutral signature with the knockout option there on it. Anime, that guitar recovery comes in clutch.
To the Taros to open this one up against HardyMJ.
Yeah, for sure. And we're kind of seeing, I mean, the same like player layout too. You know, we haven't really seen a change in positioning with these players yet. We're still kind of seeing Hardy coming in with that Jayun there, Asesino with that Taros, and just trying to really get a dodge read in or some sort of read on the opposing player, trying to bait him into different things. Hardy's being a lot more aggressive with that great sword though. Asesino's really trying to find that spacing, but the weapon throw into recovery brings Asesino back to the ledge, but Hardy with the fantastic read. And now we have Cyclone coming back in here, trying to make amends for what Hardy just did to his teammate.
The mental stack is so big right now. The person that's had to deal with him over and over is Asesino. And Asesino just, in the beginning, I felt had a pretty solid game plan against the Great Sword. It was making good dodge reads on when to get out of his strings and when he was going to let the final hit rip. But then it's just the layers and layers that keep coming along, and it's just been rough for him. But here comes Cyclone doing exactly what he's done every game of this set, and he's just taking Hardy out of there without taking nearly any damage and going into BalloonBoy right here. Let's see what the deal is. The bow is in hand.
Yeah, now we're gonna see BalloonBoy really try to use that bow range and momentum that he usually gets with it against Cyclone. But Cyclone comes in with these dares and these sider options that just throw the momentum into their favor. And oh, nice read coming in from Cyclone's at GC neutral. Gets the down late option, using that platform advantage as much as he possibly can. Gets the dare, misses the backward dare there. BalloonBoy takes punish. Cyclone with the sider, weapon throw from BalloonBoy. I mean, just these exchanges from these guys are just very back and forth, and they're not like very powerful hits too. I mean, that one was a guitar neutral there, just launched BalloonBoy into the red. But now, I mean, we're just kind of seeing these guys go back and forth, and BalloonBoy's trying to do this damage build that he needs to go and knock out Cyclone, but it's a lot more even than I would have ever expected going into this match.
I like it. BalloonBoy's looking good right now. Opting to stick with these gauntlets instead of using that patented bow. Nice job. Dodge read off of the sideline. Just sat still. He tried to dodge upwards to the left and got clipped. And there it is. BalloonBoy, second time that I've watched him neutralize the stock of Cyclone after having a rough go at it against that player. And now going up against Anime, opening the lead up even wider for the squad.
Oh, the signature miss. Anime with the counter silent into signature there. Anime does come in with that sider option onto BalloonBoy. BalloonBoy's off that ledge, misses the second one. BalloonBoy with the counter. But these guys just keep on going back and forth, and signature lands by BalloonBoy. Weapon throw comes out, picks up those gauntlets. The throw from Anime. But we're just seeing this exchange. Sidelight and recovery misses. Anime with the counter sider option onto BalloonBoy. Taking that side control, trying to bait him back to the ledge to get him into the signature. Recovery comes in clutch instead, reads that impulse jump. And now Guichabou is here to go ahead and try to get themselves that lead again. And Guichabou comes in unarmed, gets the neutral air, has a knockout option, misses the option though. But I mean, I think Guichabou is going to go ahead and take this stock here soon, unless Anime does something crazy here. Oh,
hey, Anime's looking really nice right now. I think the scarier situation is when this cannon comes out. Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. That neutral sig puts so much fear out. Wasn't able to catch the ground pound. Weapon toss. Boom, bam. Chicken and ham. Oh my god. Yo, Anime said you're gonna overextend. You reach, I teach. Taking the stock off and giving his team a pretty solid lead if he can get some damage on the Hardy here.
Yeah, that's huge for the red team too. And Silent Neutralite comes in. Neutralite does come in from Hardy though. And it's now one stock all. Red team has a one hit difference in this game. I mean, in this game so far. And you know the pressure's on all these guys right now that they only have one stock left. And they have to be prepared as much as they possibly can. And now we're seeing Hardy trying to get these reads onto Asesino. Asesino did get that read on the Hardy. Does get the dare. Hardy with the counter dare. Weapon throw down late from Asesino. And now we're seeing Asesino trying to use the hammer a little bit. We haven't seen a whole lot of Asesino's hammer. It's the side air option. Oh, and Hardy barely able to touch with that dare. He's able to go below that side air option.
His mustache is the only thing that touched the side of the wall, bro.
It has to be, bro. It was like just a small part of that hitbox barely touched that wall, and now we get Hardy off that ledge, man.
All right, and I'll say Asesino, right? Like we were talking about earlier, Asesino's been having a super rough time against Hardy, and Hardy has won most of these exchanges, if not all, in this set. And ooh, he tried to set up something dirty there, but just like I said a moment ago, he just KO'd with it for the first time last set against that Lance, against the Ogrim, and he tried it again. And I said, if you whiff that, it is the best KO option, I believe, but if you whiff it, it is the most detrimental. And there is a beautiful down air coming out from BalloonBoy. tying this bad boy right back up, and we are in a perfectly even game here in game number 4.
Yeah, for sure. And this comes down to BalloonBoy. You know, we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but it really comes down to how he's playing against Cyclone. Cyclone is just piecing him up so far tonight. And I think that's going to be the make or break it for the Blues. So we're going to have to see what BalloonBoy really does, see how he really counters these guitars. He's not spacing out the guitar options very well. Silent into grab out, and the weapon throw lands. Cyclone unable to come back, and now the blue team has this lead. That was what I was talking about. That's what the blue team needs to go into this final game here that they want to go ahead and go into. But it all comes also down to Anime too, because Anime popped off really hard last game, but just barely missed the opportunity of winning the set 3-1.
Yeah, and even if we see BalloonBoy fall here, BalloonBoy's trying to get some damage built up. Right, okay, now the matchup is born. Guichabou versus Anime. After that KO we just saw Anime get, I think Guichabou got something to say about that. There's no way you allow him to do you nasty like that, and they come in here and close the set for his team. So we'll see what Anime's got on. I mean, what Guichabou's got on the docket for Anime.
Yeah, now it's a guitar v guitar. You know Guichabou does not like that option against Anime. They'll play it, but they don't really like it. You're gonna see them really focus that cannon if they possibly can. You're seeing the exchanges go back and forth a little bit. But now we're seeing Anime in the orange. Downlight recovers comes from Guichabou, picks up that cannon, says, you know what? I'm comfortable with my guitars. Comes in, tries to up and start Anime. Anime comes back with guitars. Guichabou misses a downlight due to a dodge read. There comes a downlight back on recovery, and blue team takes that point to their name. Oh, let's see.
Sure. Oh yeah, I'm banned. What the heck happened? All right. I'll just watch from the other feed.
So yeah, but right now, I mean, we got Hardy versus Asesino. This is what we're used to seeing. Hardy's just trying to step in with that great sword a little bit. Nice little two-piece comes in. Ooh, silent neutral air. Nice neutral air comes in. All right. Here we go. Neutral air comes in the clutch. Back and forth there. They're trying to keep their spacing as much as they possibly can as well. Nice. Hardy trying to get that great sword control. I mean, we're just kind of seeing Asesino kind of jump around a little bit here. Going back and forth with Hardy, but now without a weapon, Hardy knows that. Hardy's going to try to get a knockout option, misses that recovery. Now we have these players going back and forth here, and it'd be rather interesting.
There we go. All right, there we go. I'm back in the building. Yeah, that was a nice Sair from Asesino. Trying to get his way back up there, down there. Into there's a very even one. Both of them just looking for final touches here to get this stock off, close it. And then Lance is definitely going to be the scarier one of the two in my eyes for final touch situation. Down air off on the edge of the stage. So I'll go ahead and bite my lip and shut up on that one. As I was just trying to say, that was the scarier one, the Lance. And the straight sword is going to clean it up. And talking about cleanup, Cyclone making quick work. That stock is, I mean, and I keep saying it, he's doing that every single time. He comes in there, he takes no damage, he just gets Hardy's stock off. So Hardy winning that first one doesn't ever mean what it could.
And right now, Cyclone comes in. Just a dare. Down light, there we go. Neutral layer as well. Side air, okay. Silently neutral air. But I don't know, we're seeing a lot of these one-piece attacks from Cyclone. No real combos just yet. We're seeing BalloonBoy kind of being very evasive, kind of getting themselves out of that. There he is. Sidelight, downlight comes in. Just one or two-piece combos. These siders come in, but it doesn't even matter. I mean, BalloonBoy's in the red already on that stock of theirs. Cyclone takes advantage of that, gets the guitar neutral air. This is that unarmed recovery. BalloonBoy taking advantage of the situation. Oh, Cider comes in. And, I mean, we're just kind of seeing BalloonBoy come in with the signature, lead Cyclone into that orange. I mean, this is what BalloonBoy's known for doing. Gets the side, misses the downlight option. Sider comes in. Weapon throw misses.
That was such a clean weapon throw too. That was worrisome for the boy. Tried to go for the downlight in the recovery. Nothing doing in that. Should be the start. What?
What?
Never mind. He made it.
Cyclone didn't punish that.
Dog. He tried to go for the recovery. Dog, these two are scrapping and tussling. Side air is not going to do it. Bounce off the stage. What we got coming out there? Nair. That's still not enough. In recovery, finally, for Cyclone to give his team the lead.
Bro, this game's reminding me of Smash. You're seeing these players launch into the sky, out of the map bounds, and still alive here. Not in this instance, though, but I mean, these players are trying to knock off the ceiling, which we did knock out Cyclone off the bottom of that map, but the ceiling is just so high for these guys. They're just trying to get these recovery options and etc. They're really going to have to use the bottom of the sides of this map because, oh my god.
Dog, for real, man, they're gonna have to KO over on the sides, and I think like we're only really seeing Hardy. I mean, wait, who else? I think just Hardy is the one that's really KOing on the side of the stage. We did see that one D-like ground pound from Anime, but man, there goes a situation that might lead in a side stage. Nope, side air, weapon toss, tried the D-like, doesn't catch. Man, they tried, so they tried it. They hear you, Ashmore, but they couldn't get the job done.
Yeah, and right now, Guichabou comes in with that neutral signature. Cider comes in. Oh, this is gonna be close. Guichabou's just trying to bait Anime into doing something. He did bait Anime into doing something, but ran right into it. But that cannon neutral saves Guichabou from Anime's ground pound, but not his gauntlet recovery. And now blue team is down to their final stocks for each player. It's a little bit of a lead for the red team, but it all comes down to what Anime can really do with this lead.
Super risky down sig there from Guichabou, you know, especially with Anime looking like he was going over the top. I guess it was a read on him trying to go down to the side wall, but it's led to creating a lead here. Now Anime dealing with Hardy. Hardy's fishing, trying to find big hits. He's not really just going for his little light pressure. Nice double short hop into the recovery and catches him slipping, trying to pick up a weapon. And yeah, there it is, quick cleanup. These two teams once again neck and neck as they've been thus far this whole time.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, we're kind of seeing Asesino put some work on Hardy with that axe. Kind of changing the pace here a little bit. Neutrally comes in, but Hardy now with that three-piece combo misses that GC light attack. But there we go. Nice dodge read. Asesino now off that ledge. The dare misses by Hardy. Throws the weapon to go ahead and get back to that ledge to make sure he has all of his points covered. Nice read by Hardy. Neutraler comes in. Oh, Hardy missed the read option too. At the other one now. There we go. There we go, Hardy. Gets the great sword combo knockout. Now Cyclone comes in. Those guitars, man. We'll see what he can do.
So this is like the lightest damage I've seen on Hardy going into Cyclone. So maybe he'll be able to rack up some more damage going head to head. He hasn't really had the opportunity to actually box with him, really get to play the game with him. He's going into the sword to deal with the guitars, but right now, ooh, almost had that recovery. And side arrow gets the job done. I mean, he got him to yellow, man. I mean, like mustard yellow, but man, it's just he can't break the lead open against this player.
Yeah, BalloonBoy's gonna have to do what he did last game against Cyclone here if he wants the blue team to really win this. He's gonna have to knock him out some very short, like a short time frame. I mean, Neutral Air does come in. Cyclone's now in the orange. Neutral Air comes in. What's Cyclone doing? He's not approaching how he usually does. He's not being as aggressive as he once was. BalloonBoy's just punishing him on that. Realizes the situation, gets the Neutral Air into GC neutral. And now BalloonBoy weapon throws, misses the silent option, but once it does three-piece combos, but the Neutral Air comes in. And BalloonBoy's how he's so far, like the control so far in this game.
Yeah, he's doing great right now. He's been getting better and better in the Cyclone matchup as the night has went on. I mean, as the set has went on. Well, and now Cyclone though picking up these guitars and doing something big. Nice weapon toss there to neutralize that edge guard situation. All right, And now back he goes into the gauntlets, and he's been doing pretty good finding KOs with the gauntlets, but maybe it is more of just being worried about the weapon star. Yes, it is. That's exactly what he's doing. He just wants to make sure he stays alive and keep BalloonBoy away from those SIGs and the patented bow. And there goes the gauntlets.
Nice. Oh, but it's closer than what it was last game, right? BalloonBoy was in the orange. Now Anime back on a clean stock here, now having to knock out BalloonBoy, then Guichabou, and now Anime might just have a clean stock against Guichabou.
Maybe.
I don't know
BalloonBoy
though.
still has opportunities here to get damage racked up, but playing it nice and safe. Anime does exactly as you said and makes it a clean stock with a swift weapon throw into a recovery. And now Katars in hand. Katars are the ones that can be able to deal with Guichabou. But Guichabou, the last time in the closeout of last game, definitely was dominating in the Katar v Katar matchup. What? Oh my!
What?
Not like this.
No!